So today I'm going to be talking about Instagram growth, how we can grow our Instagram following, how we can get more engagement on our posts, little tips and things that I've picked up, and I've really been going at it the last couple of months and I've seen some good growth. I'm now sort of at almost 6,500 and I'm really trying, by January I want to get to 10,000. So that I can use in Instagram stories, I can use the swipe up feature and then point people towards the link, because I think that's so useful. And if you're not using Instagram stories, start using Instagram stories. That's the main thing really, because it puts your profile up at the top. You know, when you see other people's stories, the circles, it just puts your profile up higher in the rankings. You can, I find I get loads more views on my stories than I do interaction on my posts. I get some interaction from the stories, but I get lots of views, and I've written about tips on Instagram stories, so I'll put that in later. And there's ways like you can tag your location, use hashtags, you can hide hashtags. There's loads of ways to boost your Instagram stories, and it's just an easy way of getting into vlogging as well. Like you don't have to do face-to-face vlogging on Instagram. You can do still pictures, and now you can do, like I was really excited the other day, you used to only be able to put pictures that you were in your last 24 hours, and now you can do whatever picture you like, or other little videos that you can put into your stories. So that's a fab new feature. It's just fun to play around with, and it's fun to watch. If you watch, I spend ages watching. I've got a few favourites, and then sometimes I have a flick through. It's great because it's just little snippets of people's day or whatever they're going talking about at the moment, so without having to sort of watch a whole video or something, so you can dip in and out. So I really like Instagram stories. So I've waffled on about Instagram stories, but I am going to talk about, I've got a whole list of stuff to help us grow our Instagram. So Instagram stories, obviously. So hashtags. Some people say, oh, hashtags aren't working, or hashtags aren't what they used to be. They do work. Hashtags absolutely work. And the shadow ban thing is, there is no shadow ban, so ignore people are saying there's a shadow ban, they're not showing up in hashtags, blah, blah. If you're not showing up in a hashtag, it's a glitch. Just ask Instagram, say, report it and say, I'm not showing up in this one. Try turning your phone off and on again, things like that. It's a glitch. There's no shadow ban. So but if you find your engagement has gone down, you're not growing as you should, there are things you can do. So you just need to sort of work on it and shake it up a bit. So if your hashtags aren't working like they usually are, mix them up. First thing, make sure you're using all 30 hashtags each time. Make sure you're not just using the same hashtags each time, and then just leaving your post, because that's not how it's going to work. Instagram is a social media, so it's designed for interaction, not just for sort of posting and leaving. So if you do post on Instagram, spend a little bit of time interacting, with the people you follow. Then people. So once you post the hashtags, interact with some of the hashtags that you've left, because that's the idea of them. So use 30 hashtags. You can put them either in your main caption, or you can put them as the first comment. It's the same. It doesn't matter which one you do. But if you went back into, like, say, a post you did 3 days ago or last week, and you added hashtags, it wouldn't come up in like today's hashtags. It would come up in when you did it. So there's no point going back and adding hashtags. Just do them when you post, and that's when they'll show up. So it doesn't matter where you post them. Some people put them in the caption directly. Some people put, like, you can put if you put full stops, like if you just post return on your phone or wherever you're posting from, it will still, doesn't matter how many times you press return, it will still come up in the same line. So if you wanted it, so you put, oh, having a great time, blah, blah, and then you wanted a gap before your long list of hashtags, put full stops. So full stop return, full stop return, full stop return, however many lines you want to go down, and that will then, you'll get that gap from your caption to your hashtag list. what I do is, because sometimes I post, cross-post what I post on Instagram to what I post on Facebook page, I don't like to leave a long list of hashtags, so I put them in the comments. So always use all 30 if you can. If you're not sure which hashtags to use, think of a couple that you're going to use fairly regularly, or something that's related to your niche. So like I talk about working from home, I talk about blogging, and I talk about parenting, pregnancy, breastfeeding, depends on what I'm posting about. So I have different lists. I have like a parenting list, I have a sort of blogging list, food one that I don't use very often because I'm not really blogging about food. And then, so pick a couple, and then say, like today I was posting about working from home, I was posting about doing the Instagram live. So I take working from home, I think I put working from home live or something, or working from home. If you click that hashtag on Instagram, and then it will come up immediately with related hashtags. So try and look at my phone. So if you look at the related hashtags, immediately then it's going to give you another 3 or 4. So you've already got then another 3 or 4 related hashtags. So yeah, I put working mum life, that's what I put. So if I press working mum life, I then get related hashtag working mum, busy mum, working mummy, own my time, stay at home mum, stay at home mom. So already there's another few that you could add. And then if you click one of them, like so if I click busy mum, then you've got related hashtag stay at home mum, hashtag SAHM, hashtag working mum, SAHM life, hashtag busy mums, and then you can click one of them. So you can go easily, it's called an Instagram rabbit hole. You go down a rabbit hole like Alice in Wonderland. You can just click, so I can click then, oh, stay at home mum. And then some of them are the same, like it comes up working mum, working from home mum, and busy mum comes up again, mum boss. So there's loads, so you can get a whole related niche list through just looking at the related hashtags, if you're in one particular narrow niche. Or you can, you want a mix of like big ones. So if I just put in hashtag parenting, that's going to be a whole big million one, isn't it? So you want to narrow it down a little bit, so perhaps parenting life, or UK parenting life or something, and then narrow it down. So you want a mixture of the big hashtags and the medium hashtags, and then you want some smaller ones. So perhaps your blogging colleagues have got some that they've started up that are like 10,000 or under, and use some of them. So you're more likely, in the big hashtags, you're going to get lost. You know, you're not, unless you're a big mega Instagram star, you're not going to be in the top 6, 9, top 9. You're going to be like in the recent ones. So loads of people are going to be posting all the time. So your photos are going to get lost in that big hashtag. So use some smaller ones as well. But the big ones, you know, you'll get the ones that are using Instagram bots, and you might get some comments like nice pic and all this. So they're just bots. They're using bots. So you want to mix up different hashtags. So I try and use different ones. You could also start your own hashtag. So no one really owns a hashtag, but if you pick one that nobody's really, there's only like 1 or 2 or no searches on. So you could search, use the search function and search, like come up with a hashtag. Like I came up with this parent life, and there was only about 10 people posted that, so I thought, right, I'll have that one. And but obviously I don't own it. Anyone can use it. Anyone can say, oh, that's mine, or that's mine. But anyway, I say it's mine, and anyone who tags it, tags this parent life, I try and like everybody's photos, and I go in and comment on my favorites and things, or just interact a bit with them. So that's my Instagram community. And then every couple of weeks, I'm a bit crap at doing it regularly, but every couple of weeks I then pick 4 favorites and repost them on my blog and say, these are my favorites, go follow them. And then I also have got parent blogs for this group. So if you use hashtag parent blogs, it sort of links this group together with over on Instagram. So anything you post over there, if you hashtag parent blogs, we should all hopefully interact together and build up our group over there. And again, every now and again, when I remember, I feature somebody from the parent blogs community on Instagram, and that's a way to boost their followers as well. So you can come up with your own, and then obviously the more people who join in, they're likely to follow you and interact with you. Hopefully that's the plan. So that's hashtags in a nutshell, really. So you need to do a lot of exploring and find out which ones work for you. You could post with certain hashtags, and hi Cassandra, hiya. Have a little experiment. So sometimes I post and I think, I've got lots more likes that way, using that hashtag, so I'll use it again. So it is all about experimenting with hashtags, and definitely use them. So generally in your Instagram, you obviously want clear photos, and you want non-blurry, good images. So you don't have to have a fancy camera. Your phone will do, but just try and take nice clear photos, good lighting, natural lighting where possible. And you can do a variety of things. If you're talking about your kids, you can do a lot of people just focus on their children and do nice shots of the children. You could do candid shots, whatever you like, but try and have a style. I'm a bit blurry on my style. But now I think I'm getting there. But try and have a style like the same filter each time, the same, or if you do a particular edit. Hi Juliet, hi Stevie. Oh, great to see people. So try and work at, maybe having, if you've got brown colours, popping in a bit of that brown colours here and there, so that you've got a consistent look to your Instagram. Some people, they have those beautiful feeds, and a lot of the time you find out it's stock photos. It's not their life, it's stock photos. So I've been now sort of throwing in a few stock photos. You try and individualise them a bit, because everyone might have the same, but I try and sort of zoom in or add text or overlay on them, so it makes them a bit different. And I wouldn't do all stock photos, but some accounts, you think, what a beautiful house they have. No, they're stock photos, it's not their house. So you can do your photos of your kids, your life, like zoomed in pictures work really well, like zoomed in, say on, like a mug or whatever, or pictures or ornaments in your house and things like that. They work well. Flat lays are very popular, and you can do, you can get different backdrops. First, when I first started, I just used to use whatever was to hand. And I used like my ironing board cover, or a placemat or something, wrapping paper, anything you've got that would, because when you zoom in, it looks really nice on photo. You can, what have I got? Oh, yeah, I've talked about stock photos. You can tag like your location on your Instagram post, excuse me, and you can tag products, you can tag brands, whether you're working with them or not, you can just tag away. That might increase your view rate. You can tag people, so like your blogging mates, tag your blogging mates, and then they might see you, because the Instagram algorithm, you need to give it all the help it's going to get, because now like people don't always see. It's a bit like Facebook pages, they won't always see your picture unless they regularly like it and interact with it. So you need to get people, as soon as after you post, liking and interacting with your picture, otherwise it's going to get lost. So some people join pods, they're like little groups that you get together, like however many of you, and you each when you post, you send it to that group, and then you will like, or some people do like and comment, some people do like. I'm in a like only one, because when you have to comment on every post, usually it's something, it's great, you like it, and you can, but sometimes you think, I don't know what to say, and it becomes a bit fake. So I just like the like only ones, but you don't have to. There's threads in the blogging, some of the sharing groups, bloggers helping each other. There's other ones where you can join a thread. There's Instagram Instants, where as soon as you post, as I said, it's important to get people liking as soon as you post. So there's Instagram Instant threads that you can join, and I did do those, but I was doing them at at night, and I found I was taking ages to do it, liking everyone, and I just thought, no, I need a life. I can't be doing this. So yes, it does work. And when I was doing them, my likes were increased, but then 50 odd of them were from the instant likes. I thought, well, it's not really natural. I wanted to build mine more organically. Otherwise, I thought, what's the point? So then after I stopped using the instant threads, obviously my likes went way down, but now they're building back up, and I'm almost sort of back at that level again. So it just takes time the other way. You can do it though, but the instants do work, give you a boost of likes. But you don't gain any followers, which, you know, so it's up to you. So you can mention people, you can tag people in your photo, or you can mention them in the comments or the caption, either way. So yeah, have a think about a theme if you want to theme it. Is it going to be all pictures of your children in a certain way? Is it going to be mixture? Mine's a bit of a mishmash, but I'm getting there because I think I'm now, you know, I've got my theme in my head that I'm sort of bright colours and my brand colours. I'm trying to sort of stick to it and think about what I'm doing. Oh, Cassie says, happy to like and comment swap with you. Cool, good. Joel, I can add you to my pod if you like, so I'll have a chat with you afterwards. So yeah, try and think about the captions you use. What, you know, are you going to just wing it and every day think of something, or are you going to sort of think about when your blog posts are coming out, or what you've got coming up? How are you going to promote it? Some people I see, they do like screenshots of their blog. I tend to stay away from that. Do like a snippet photo, do a good image, and then talk about it and say, go to the link in my bio. I know it sounds like a bit cheesy. People say don't like putting link in bio or whatever, but people that, you know, other bloggers, forget them. It's the pub, you know, who you want to read your blog, and they need to know you're talking about, oh, my latest post is about blah blah, and you need to tell them where to go to find it. So you need to tell them, oh, go to the link in my bio. The link, what you put in your bio is, you can put your homepage in there. You can change it every time you do another post. You can change it to your latest post. And but I've discovered a little while ago a Linktree. I think it's link.tree or something like that. I've written it down for you. I'll write it down for you. And you can then, when they click on Linktree, you've then got another, you can add as many links as you like. So I've got like my homepage, my YouTube, my books, and I've got my freebies and things. So you can put what you like in there, and then you can put your latest post. But when I've got a new one, I'll just say link in bio, and then they go to my homepage and they'll see it there on the homepage. So think of different ways of promoting. And then I mention in my stories, and I might put, you know, just take a shot of the post or talk about the post, and then say click the link in the bio. And obviously if I get to 10,000, I'll be able to swipe up. So that's good. Sorry if I'm rambling and I'm going really fast. I've got a lot to get through and I don't want to just ramble on for ages. But if you've got any questions, I'm talking about Instagram growth. So any questions or comments, just let me know. All right. So another thing people like to do is quotes. Don't overload the quotes, but every once in a while do quotes if that's your thing. Some people I see, they do lovely, you know, they put it in their feed so it's every other one and it looks quite nice like that. So always think that people, if they're looking at following you, they're going to view your profile. So they're going to look at, say, at least the first 6, 9, 12 photos. So it does need to look cohesive as a feed. And if you do quotes and they look a bit random, it kind of looks nice when they're in order. So think about that. If you want to do that, you can design your own quotes. If you just search, you know, say if you're in the fitness, you're doing sort of fitness families or whatever, you can just search for inspirational quotes in fitness or family quotes or breastfeeding quotes, anything, and you'll come up with a whole load, and then you can design your own. Just go to Canva, get a nice template in your brand colours, something simple, not too fussy. Design a load of quotes, and then you've already got loads of content for your Instagram. And so building followers, there's different ways. Obviously, the content has got to be good. You want to have your clear message in your bio and what you're posting. So have a look at what other leaders in your niche are doing, what they're posting, look at their followers. So you can look at their list of followers, you can interact with their followers, like their followers' posts, follow their followers as well. And then a lot of them will look at you and say, oh, they follow me, who are they? And then they'll look and they'll decide. So that's where it comes in, how your profile looks. They'll look at you and think, oh yeah, all right, I'll follow her back. Don't be tempted to buy followers. That just, it doesn't work in the long run. It just, because your engagement just ends up rubbish and you don't have real followers. And then if you've identified a few sort of people who are doing the same sort of thing as you, but they're further up, they've got like 100,000 followers or 30,000 followers, look at who's liking. When you click on their photos, their content, you can click on the likers, so who's liked their picture and who's commented on their picture, and you can interact with them, follow them, because they're people who are engaging with someone who's similar to you. So you're interested in getting them to follow you. So follow them, interact with them to get them to follow you. And then I have an app called, I think it's called Unfollowers Plus. There's so many different ones. Just find one that you like, where you can see who's unfollowed you. So you'll get loads of like businesses following you. You get those men who want to have a romance scam with you. You get people who are trying to gain followers, like we are, so, and then they unfollow you. So you want to see who's unfollowed you and just unfollow them, because if you're following loads of people and they're not following you back, ideally you want to have less followers than more followers than you're following. Anyway, you don't want the number to be too skewed, but you can follow up to 7,000 people. But you don't really want to follow 7,000 people and only have 1,000 followers, because that looks a bit desperate. So I try and keep it sort of, however many followers you have like follow half the amount or just over. I think mine's over a bit at the moment. I need to unfollow some people. So you can unfollow your unfollowers, people who don't follow you back, you can unfollow them. But if you've just followed them a day ago, give them a chance. So I just do it once a week. I sort of unfollow a few people that aren't following me, and anybody that doesn't follow me back, I unfollow them straight away. Or people who I'm not following, people who I follow, who I don't follow, that unfollow me. That's it. I unfollow them straight away. Anyway, it gets confusing. But yeah, and you can do it as many times a day. You can follow 100 people an hour, and you can unfollow 100 people an hour, I think, as well. But I don't do that, otherwise I'd go insane. But that's, some people, they say every hour they have an alarm on their phone, they go follow 100 people, they unfollow 50 people, and every hour they do that, and your account will grow. And it might look a bit weird, your numbers, but the account grows. But the best way is engaging, interacting with people, commenting on people's posts, liking people's posts, following them as well, and that's how you'll grow. And the good content, it just takes time. Also, explore, look at the if you press search and then look at what comes up, it'll show you like the top posts, and the algorithm will work on what sort of pictures you like. So I tend to get a lot of baby pictures and stuff, because I like a lot of the newborn pictures. So I get a lot of pregnant women and baby pictures and stuff, and children. So, and someone else's home feed will look different depending on what sort of things they like. So look at the top posts and interact with them. Oh, Juliet's asking what the it's Unfollowers Plus. I think I paid like £1 or £1.99 to sort of stop the ads or something, which was worth it. But you can get a free version. What is it? Unfollowers. I'll show you it. If you can see, there you can see it between, there, that's what it looks like, unfollowers plus. And it searches, you can add different accounts on it as well. And it gives you the opportunity, you can unfollow 50 from the bottom, so like that would be the ones I followed the last, the earlier amount of time. So it will show me who doesn't follow me back, but I follow, and it will show me recent unfollowers. So anyone that's in the recent unfollowers, I unfollow them because they're people that have followed me and then unfollowed me, I think, yeah. So yeah, I've got a list of who doesn't follow me back, and then I've got recent unfollowers, so I then unfollow them, and then it tells you who's mutual, how many fans you've got. So the fans are people that follow me that I don't follow back. It tells you ghosts, who hasn't left any comments or likes, but I don't tend to use that because I've got 6,000 followers, so not everyone's going to, I don't get 6,000 comments, so I know that I'm not going to use that. It tells you who you follow and who commented under your last 20 posts. Yeah, is it in the App Store? Yes, it is I'm on Android, so it should be in the App Store. If you just type in unfollowers or Instagram unfollowers, there might be a few, but that's the one I use. Cassie says, come back and watch later. Yeah, that's fine. You can catch it on replay. I'm going to post it on my page and on the group, so you can come and catch it later as well. So yeah, ramble on. What else? So we'll talk about Linktree. I'll leave that. Oh, best time to post. That's the other thing. Again, something you have to experiment with. It's a bit like, best time to blog, best time to post on Facebook. It's different. I used to post just randomly whenever I felt like it, and so I didn't really have any analytics to check. But then I thought evening time seemed to be good. Everyone's online in the evening. I'll post at 8 o'clock. So I started posting at 8 p.m. or around 8 p.m. and that was fine. And then I changed it to morning, like around sort of 6:30, 7, because I don't know about you, but I wake up and I check my phone and do load on my phone in the morning before I get up. So I thought I'll try morning. So mornings seem to be best for me. I get more interaction straight away, which I then think boosts the algorithm, and then over the day I then get more, and it has added on, I think, about 20 odd likes. So for me, it's sort of 6:30, 7 in the morning, but it depends on, I think parents just are woken up by their kids and then go on their phone. I think that's quite a good time for us, but you have to have a little play around with it, and you must have, well, I advise a business account on Instagram, because you get your analytics, and then you have the choice then to promote promote Instagram post. I haven't done it yet, but I'm tempted, because I do see some promoted pins in my feed, and then you can also, if someone likes it, then they get the option to click to find out more, and then I think you can put a link in, but I haven't done that yet. So yes, have a little play around. I talked a little bit about your bio, so it should explain what you're about. Some people try to make it funny, or put emojis in, make it snappy. You've only got a certain amount of characters. It's quite hard. I've changed it a little bit over the time. You can put your contact email. You can put a phone number as well, if you want to, so people can email you directly from Instagram. Your headshot or your logo should be your profile picture, and have it the same on all platforms. So put the same one that you use. Right, any questions? I think I've gone through a quick sort of roundup of Instagram growth. At the moment as well, I'm offering personalised Instagram growth plans. So for £20 I'm offering, so I basically do all that work for you. I find out the best hashtags for you to use, or a list of more than 30, so you can jumble them up. the best times for you to post. I'll look at your account sort of so that I can maximize your bio, your look at your photos and sort of tell you if it's working or not, what you could do to improve it. And then you get a personalized growth plan, sort of who to target for your followers, and all that. So I'll give you a big report and a growth plan to follow. So if you're interested in that, and I can help you grow the followers as well. So do all that work for you, interacting, commenting, finding the competitors for you to target, do all that for you. So I'll leave the info about that as well, so if you're interested. But that is generally how you do it. It's just it can be time consuming, and we're all busy mums, and getting it all done is hard. My little one is at preschool this morning, so I've got till 11:45, got another hour before I have to go and pick him up. So I will quickly do some work that's outstanding. But that's it for today, unless you've got any questions. And I will put this on the replay on the Parent Blogs group and my page, and I will also put it on YouTube. So because I put the affiliate marketing one I did last week. If you didn't catch that, just search affiliate marketing strategies, and it should come up in the search. But I also put it on my YouTube channel, so which is turned out to be a good idea because I got some views from that, so that's a plus. If you do a Facebook Live, download it and then upload it to YouTube as well, so it's content for your channel. I think that's it. Next week, not sure what I'm doing yet, but let me know if there's anything particular you want me to cover. And oh, my Facebook page, Julia, is Midwife and Life. I will pop it in as well, but yeah, it's Midwife and Life. If you search that, you can follow updates, and I've got the replays of the last few lives I did in the videos there. All right, so I'll sign off, and I'll see you around. Any questions at any time, just pop them on the wall in Parent Blogs and they'll be approved. And I'll see you soon. Have a nice weekend. Bye.